Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today because I have another fabric haul. This is fabric that I have been watching for such a long time, and I am so excited to share this with you. This is my first time to order from this store. The name of it is Cloth Story. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabric. I wanted to order more, but I had to stop myself. So before we get into it, if you like fabric hauls, what I've been making, what I plan on making, capsule wardrobes, pattern reviews, photography videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell to be notified when I have another video, and let's get started. Dun, 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 dun. This fabric is amazing. If you can see, it is black, which is, I always say it's not really a color I wear, but it's becoming a color that I wear more and more and more. I don't know why. But it has these beautiful like little mustard flowers with like a little bit of an off-white in there as well. I love tiny prints. I don't know if you guys are liking those. I've always liked tiny prints, but like lately I'm completely obsessed. But I really like them because it's like subtle enough and it almost looks like maybe a polka dot or something, that it goes with like so many things. And so I mix and match them all the time. So I have a couple of ideas. The first one I thought of is a shirt that I haven't made before, but I've had the pattern for like a really long time and I keep pulling it out to make it, but then I keep putting it back. But it's this Make My Lemonade Bianca blouse, and it has like a little like loop in the back to open and get it over your head, and then has like a little tie at the top. Also has a little cutout for like a little heart applique if you want to add something there. I don't know what kind of fabric I would use for that, but that like to me would be super cute. I love hearts, I love mix matching, I love color blocking. I can even put like another print there that's like just got the same kind of colors. So that's definitely something that I would want to try. The other thing is this pattern that I just bought. Is the Victory Pattern Sofia dress, and she has a top, and I would want to make the top version for this. I think I would make the maybe the peplum top with the long sleeves, and then I would make sure that I have like the neckline here, the sleeves starting here, and then the little peplum at the bottom. But I have seen a top like this before on Cezanne, on their website, and they also had like an additional like maybe 2-inch like little ruffle right here, and I would completely and totally love to have that right there. And so I feel like I would just add like an extra ruffle right here. I may make the peplum, I may just kind of make it a little bit longer, but then it's got all that shearing, so I feel like the peplum would be nice even if it was just like really small. So those are my two thoughts, but I'm more excited about the second option. But you guys leave me a comment down below, because I would hate to pass by this Make My Lemonade Bianca top once again when I've pulled it out probably like 500 times to make it. So let me know which one you like of those, and we're gonna move on to the next fabric, which is also a tiny print. Sorry. It is dark as well. It's also on a black background. All of these kind of just remind me of fall, so I really liked them. It's got like these kind of reddish purple flowers with maybe like taupe green leaves. Really beautiful. And I have passed this piece of fabric around so many times in my head. I'm like, no, it could be this, or it could be this, and then and I've gone back and forth. So here are several options. It's very good that I've narrowed it down to 3. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So the Orageuse blouse, Orageuse Patterns has this blouse called the Prague blouse. And I've actually already cut it out, cut out the pattern itself, like the paper pattern. I haven't cut it out the fabric, obviously, but I've cut out the pattern. I've already done, I was like really ambitious when I was cutting this out. I've actually already done like a small bust adjustment and everything. So I hope it like is not too small after all of that. But I love the styles. I love how you can do the back with like tiny little buttons that fasten it at the very top. I like how it can have like an open little V-neck, but I also like it without that. I think it just would make a really lovely like chic blouse, and so I really like it for that. I also like it for this Madeline skirt by Fibre. I think that is a really great option because it's got so many colors in it, with the black and the like kind of purpley blue and like sort of red. I mean, these flowers I feel like could, depending on what you put them with, could be like more of a pink, but they could also be more of like an orangey red. Like I feel like when you wear something with something else, it tends to pull out certain colors, and I feel like this has so many colors in it that I could probably make a skirt out of it and pair it with a lot of things. The other option I have is the Sagebrush top, which I have made twice. I really want to make it again. I really feel like this is romantic and lovely. It has a little ruffle here for that top. It would be really similar to my other option if I made the Victory Patterns top, Sofia top, with the ruffle here as well. But it wouldn't be that similar because the Sagebrush top goes all the way up and ties in the back, and then the Victory Patterns one is really, you know, got like a wide open neck. So I feel like they would be different enough, but they'd be pretty similar. So I don't know what I want to make for this one, and I can almost guarantee you that I am going to change my mind at least 7 or 8 more times before I decide. And then I'm gonna have a garment that pops up on Instagram, and it's gonna be nothing that I just said, but you know, that's just a part of life, and that's a part of my sewing journey, so I'm not ashamed of it. So the next one, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So it's almost like it's a very dark background. It's like a black, but it almost looks like not a black, like a true black. It looks more like almost a green. I don't know. It's very strange. But I really like it. I think it's beautiful. And again, a black background. I don't even know what's happening to me, you guys. But it's got these like off-white flowers, and they're so beautiful. A little bit bigger of a print. So I have never made this Makyla Creates Do a Blouse, but I think that it would be super lovely in that, like just super lovely. So just having the ruffle, again, a ruffle, you guys. I'm obsessed with ruffles. I just realized that it's like this, it's so similar to the Sagebrush top. It's definitely very different, but just like the fabrics are kind of similar because they're both dark. So I may have to change it up, not do quite so many tops with ruffles, but I mean, can you ever have enough ruffles? I don't really think you can. Anyways, so I really like View A for this. Also, Lysimaque top, I think that's how you pronounce it. The Paquerette top. It's beautiful. It has like ruffles that are out here, a little tie sleeve. It is short sleeve. Both of these are short sleeves, so they won't be quite as wintry, but I'm always wearing a jacket in winter and a scarf and like all these other things. So a short sleeve top is actually okay because when you go inside, it's warm, and so it's okay to take it off and still have that. So I'm okay with making those kind of things, especially since it doesn't get that cold here until about February or so. Even in January, it's still kind of not warm, but it's just not cold. So those are my two thoughts for that. Next we have a lighter print, but it still has black in it. I don't even know. So this one is definitely directional, so I will have to make sure whatever I decide to make, I have enough, because I definitely want the flowers to be, you know, the same way. I have 2.5 yards. Most of these I have 2.5 yards, by the way. I bought 2.5 yards of all of them. That's kind of like my go-to amount if I think it's going to be a top. If I think it's going to be a dress, I'll usually do at least 3 or 3.5, just depending on if I know what dress it's going to be. If I ever want to make a huge maxi dress, then I'm kind of in trouble because I only have a few fabrics that I have like 4 or 5 yards of. So every once in a while I'll splurge if I really like something and I just see it as like this super long maxi dress, then I'll get like 4 or 5 yards. But yeah, I did not do that for this one. So my first thought was the Airelle top by Deer & Doe. I haven't made that yet. I bought that pattern actually rather recently, but it's a lot older of a pattern. But it's just so precious. Like, I just love the collar and the fit and the 3/4 sleeves. Like, it's just so beautiful. I've been wanting to make it. So it's one of those patterns, once again, that I keep like trying to pair it with fabric, and then like another pattern trumps that one and I end up not using it. But like it's more simple for like every day, I feel like. And so I think I really need to just buckle down and make it. The other thing is the Cielo shirt by Closet Core Patterns. I think super simple. This fabric is beautiful. It would really showcase the fabric just to have like a high neck top with like the big sleeves and just like tuck it in and wear it with jeans and done. Like, it's super casual yet super beautiful. So that's kind of how I want to live my life these days. So that's that. And next we have some denim, which I love denim. Okay, so I got this denim again from Cloth Story. It's Cone Mills non-stretch denim. It is 12 ounces, 67 inches wide. That is so wide. So you would think I would need less, but I still got 2.5 yards because I was like, I might want this to be my Sienna Maker jacket by Closet Core Patterns. I've been wanting to make this jacket, and I have some other denim set aside, but this is like for sure enough to make the longer length. And I think I like this color a little bit more. It's really hard to tell denim colors on here, but it's a little bit more, I don't know, it's a little bit lighter, has a little bit less black in it. It's a little bit more blue, and I really like that. So I might use that for that jacket. Or I was thinking of doing the Dawn jeans, but I was thinking of doing the wide leg ones. So you see, with 60-inch wide fabric, in my size would be about 2 1/8 yards. So I do have too much if I am gonna make that, but if I end up having so much that I can fit more on the fabric, then I might be able to get away with the Dawn jeans and like save the rest for a pair of shorts or something for next summer. So, you know, I will figure it out. I will probably figure out what I need to do to use all of it. I'm pretty good about that lately because I love to like squeeze my pattern pieces onto the fabric, on as little fabric as I can, even if I have like, there's no reason for it. And then I'll end up with like enough to make something else, which is really fun because my daughter is loving what I'm making lately. So I can maybe make it for her. Although I really just sew for myself. She needs clothes and I just go buy her clothes. I'm like, you're gonna grow out of it. I'm not gonna spend time. But I do make her stuff every now and then, and she really does love to wear it. So I guess I'm saving the extra for her, and I probably will make her something at some point. Okay, so the other denim I have is a beautiful color. I really love this color. This is like more of like a vintage looking blue, I think. It is stretch, it's Swift Mills stretch denim, light blue, 10 ounces, so it's a little bit lighter, 53 inches wide, and I got 2.5 yards again. But for this one, since it's a lot softer and it's got a little bit of stretch, like I said, so I feel like I want to have like comfortable pants that maybe look like jeans because they're made out of denim, but they're not jeans. So I was thinking of the Pietra pants, and I was thinking again of doing the wide leg. But if I make the Dawn jeans wide leg, that might kind of fulfill that need, and so I may do the more tapered leg. But either way, I've made the Pietra pants in the shorts. I've made the shorts version, and they're really comfortable. The only thing about them is that my hips are so much wider than my waist. It's a little bit hard to pull because the elastic has to be so tight to go around my waist. It's a little bit hard to pull open the elastic, go around my hips, and then go to my waist. And so that was the only thing about the shorts that I didn't love. And so I made the elastic a little bit looser, and so the shorts don't really hug my waist, which I don't love that about them, but I'm still gonna probably try it for this anyways. If I could just find some elastic that's like a lot stretchier but has like better recovery, that would be great. I didn't grade out the size at my hips, but because the pants have so much room in them anyway, well, the shorts do, but if they were fitted, I would have had to grade out. Does that make sense? And so it doesn't fit me too tight because there's enough room in general in the hips, but if it was more fitted, I probably would have had to grade out. So anyway, long story short, that's kind of a good example of how I don't really have one particular thing that I do for pants or for fitting in general. I always look at the finished measurements, and I always just look at how it's constructed, how am I putting it on, what do I care about most? Do I want to make the bigger size for my shoulders and do a small bust adjustment, or do the shoulders not even matter because it's like off the shoulder, and then I can make the smaller size and don't have to worry about the bust? So it's just like I do a lot of I basically base what size I'm gonna make if I'm in between sizes on the other information about the pattern. So anyway, that's a little bonus tip. I might have to do a fitting video one day. Let me know what you guys think about that. Probably not what I do to fit my body, but just advice in general on different kinds of patterns and how I deal with fitting. There is another pair of pants that Ready to Sew came out with, and they are beautiful. They look really comfortable. I think they would be beautiful in this denim, and I'm actually considering them as well because they may not have as much of a problem with me having that go over my hips. I would think it would be kind of similar, but I could maybe try those. The name of those is leaving me right now, but I will find it for you and pop it up right here. But that's it. That's all the fabric I got. It was a huge haul. I'm very excited about it. I am ready to delve into fall plans with this fabric, and I'm just super, super happy. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, or garments that you think would look good in some of the fabric I talked about, just leave them down below and say hi if you want to say hi. And I love hearing your comments and responding to them. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Make sure you like this video so other people can find it, and hit the subscribe button down below so you can be notified when I have another video, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.